Ready for some different competition?
Yeah, I mean we had a good practice today, and this is one of those teams that, like most teams in the NBA, made a lot of changes this offseason, and they're a very good basketball team. So we haven't really got into Utah yet as far as working with what we're doing, but we'll get into that a little bit with the guys tomorrow.
How long is that process for you before you go from what you're doing to what other teams are doing?
Well, we sprinkled it in a little bit with Phoenix. So it's still mainly about where we're trying to go and building our habits and things like that. But with Phoenix, we also kind of started to show, all right, we'll do coverages a little different depending on personnel. We're going to start reading 1 through 4, switching for us 1 through 4 because Phoenix has stretch fours, and those are things we hadn't done up to that point. So same with Utah, where priority will be what we do as a team, but also our guys have to start to realize that game to game coverages are going to change depending on who we're playing.
Against Phoenix, you guys showed flashes of great offense. What do you do to kind of make those flashes turn into be more consistent?
It's just more reps, more understanding of concepts, understanding of spacing of what we're looking for, understanding of terminology. As all these things get more and more clear, the more consistent our offense will get. And that just comes with time. There's no way. I mean, you speed it up by practicing and showing film and having the players teach as well as just teaching at them. So things like that we're constantly doing, but time's the main way to get that going.
The difficulty with defense, Luke, is that obviously you need reps and time to get everything in. Obviously, that's a little bit limited given your guys' situation this preseason. Do you feel like you guys are on target for where you want to be at this point?
Yeah, I do. Are we anywhere close where we need to be? No, nowhere close. But that's, to me, to be expected. We don't want to speed up the process and try to rush anything. We know that we're on a journey here as a group. We love our team, and it's these habits that we build right now, behaviors that we have are gonna at the 2, 3, 4 years from now, it's going to be the foundation of how we play the game of basketball. So it's a new group. There's new terminology to learn. There's new play calls to learn. New concepts to learn, and we get that. So it's going to take time.
So realistically, I mean, as a former player, I would expect the fact that at the beginning of the season, you're not going to be anywhere close to where you want to be because it takes a while. Is there like a target for you, like 20, 25 games in the season where you feel like you'll maybe hit your stride defensively a little bit?
No, there's. I like I said, I really like our group. I think our group wants to be good defensively, so we will get there. I don't have a target date of when that will happen. I mean, we made a huge jump from the first 2 games to that Phoenix game as far as just communicating and coverage-wise and things like that. Now we're fouled way too many times. They shot however many free throws, so there's always something to clean up to where you want to get. But as long as we keep working towards that, I'll be very pleased with our team.
What are the next steps in that progression? What do you expect to see next?
Defensively, it's continuing to get better at what we're doing. Like I said, communication is a huge thing for us. It's a huge thing to be successful on offense too, but mainly defense with how good these teams are now, how much space is on the floor. And we weren't communicating at all in India, and we had some solid and energetic communication happening. Then it comes back to are we up at the level of our screens? Are we when we read, are we reading aggressively on shooters and more in a corral way against non-shooters? So there's little things all over the place we're constantly looking for improvement on.
What addition is the type of what Mike Conley adds to Utah?
What does he add?
Yeah.
I mean, Conley's he's been one of my favorite guards in this league since he's been here. I think he's underrated. I think he competes offensively and defensively. He's a guy that's he's hit big shots throughout his career. He's not afraid of the moment. He's been deep into the playoffs. So I think that he adds another dimension of of someone that can knock down and make big time plays for that team.
Is that one of the more underrated moves? Maybe it's just because it's in Utah, but it's just seems like that's a move that not a lot of people talk about when they talk about it.
Yeah, I noticed it right away. I thought Utah had a very, very solid off season.
And for today, you guys, I mean, I would imagine just like yesterday in terms of health-wise, everyone's still pretty much fine except for the ones we already know about.
Yeah, I don't think it was any different today. But the guys had a very good practice today. Spirited, a lot of competition, got after each other. It was good.
Still thinking Corey will be out Monday?
Yeah, Corey's. What's today's? What?
Today's
Yeah. Corey's not playing Monday. Yeah. He's sick too, so we're keeping him away right now.
And as it pertains to like Harry, what do you have to see from him in practices or anything like that before you kind of get the confidence in him that he'll be ready to go?
Well, that starts with our medical staff, who does a great job. But they gotta feel confident in getting him out there. And as a coaching staff, we can't wait to get him there. So once he's on the court and he's able to go full practices up and down, and then you wait until the following day and see how he responds physically to that. Puts a couple of those together, then we're good to go.
What are the concerns with that, with just conditioning? How difficult it is?
Well, we'll take that into account for sure, because when you've missed, now that you've missed most of camp, you're more likely to hurt something else if you're not in the shape you need to be. So the medical staff's on that, though. When they're doing all their work with him, they're also, they got him running, suicides or whatever else, conditioning-wise. So before they give him back to us, they'll have him in some sort of shape, and then we'll keep an eye on that.